Did you know that the kidnapping of Charles Lindbergh Jr. was so insane that it basically changed crime solving forever? Yeah, before this, investigations were like, oh no, someone stole my horse, guess we'll never know who did it. But this case had ransom notes, hidden clues, a controversial trial, and a mystery that still confuses people to this day. So, let's go back to 1932, when Charles Lindbergh was basically the Elon Musk of aviation. He was the first guy to fly across the Atlantic solo, and America loved him for it. Then bam, his 20-month-old son is kidnapped from his bedroom in the middle of the night. The whole country loses it. It becomes the biggest crime story in history at the time. And let me tell you, this case is a hot mess, from botched investigations to an electric chair execution that might have been a huge mistake. Alright, let's break this down. It's March 1, 1932, and Charles Lindbergh Jr. is at home with his parents in their giant New Jersey mansion. Around 10 p.m., the nanny goes to check on him, but the crib is empty. Panic mode activated. They search the house and find a ransom note demanding $50,000. A homemade ladder conveniently left outside the window. Muddy footprints leading away from the house. And that's it. No fingerprints. No witnesses. No noise. Just poof, kid gone. News spreads like wildfire. Suddenly, reporters are swarming the Lindbergh estate like it's the Kardashian house after a scandal. Even gangsters like Al Capone offer to help find the baby. Because nothing screams trustworthy like a mob boss offering assistance. The police are completely overwhelmed. They tell the family, just pay the ransom, and we'll handle the rest. Spoiler alert, they do not handle the rest. So, Lindbergh gets instructions for the money drop. The ransom money is handed over to some random guy who calls himself John. He takes the cash and vanishes. But guess what? No baby. Weeks later, in a tragic twist, Charles Jr.'s body is found in the woods, just miles from the Lindbergh home. The country is devastated, and now it's not just a kidnapping, it's a murder. Now, here's where it gets really sketchy. Authorities are desperate for a suspect. 2 years go by with no answers until 1934, when a gas station attendant finds a suspicious $10 bill. Turns out, the serial number matches the ransom money. And where does the bill lead them? To a guy named Bruno Hauptmann, a German immigrant and carpenter. So the police raid Hauptmann's house and find $14,000 in ransom money hidden in his garage. Seems like an open and shut case, right? Hold on, because there's a twist coming. Now, if you think this case is crazy so far, just wait until you hear what happened at the trial. And hey, if you love wild true crime stories, hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, you don't want to miss the next one, it's even weirder than this. So, Hauptmann goes to trial, and it becomes the trial of the century. Seriously, imagine a Netflix docuseries, but in real life. The evidence against him. Handwriting experts say his writing, kinda, matches the ransom notes. He has a criminal record. And, of course, he had the ransom money. But here's where things get weird. Hauptmann never confessed, even when offered a life sentence instead of the death penalty. His wife swore he was innocent. The prosecution's evidence was flimsy at best. But the jury didn't care. The media was already calling him the most hated man in America. He was convicted and sentenced to death. And in 1936, Bruno Hauptmann was executed, still claiming he was innocent. Now here's the big question. Did Hauptmann really do it, or was he framed? Even today, some people believe the police needed a scapegoat and pinned it on him. The real kidnappers got away. Or even crazier, Lindbergh accidentally killed his own son and covered it up. If you made it this far, you're a true crime legend. Drop a detective emoji in the comments if you think Hauptmann was guilty, or a dog if you think this was a huge cover-up. And if you love insane, real-life mysteries, click on my next video. It's even wilder than this one.